can't get me flowers because I already get flowers for myself, and I also don't want.
I'm not surprised she said don't give me don't give me flowers. I'm not surprised. She wants a car. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. This says men who don't give me gifts are losers. There's only one reason why she says this. I can predict that statement now. She has been tricked on by all the men she's encountered. She's been tricked on by all the men she's encountered. Now she's brainwashed to think that you owe her something when you just met her. Shame, shame, shame. Let's blame these men for tricking.
The male loser epidemic has gotten so bad that it's honestly so pathetic at this point.
So apparently there are some epidemics going on at the moment that I wasn't aware of. And these epidemics are both related to men specifically. They are the male loser epidemic and the chopped man
Male loser epidemic? Look at her. She doesn't look too good herself.
epidemic, which, if you don't know what chop means, it basically means ugly. A lot of people like to talk about the toxic manosphere content that's been pretty popular recently, but this is the other side of that coin that's just as popular, and that is these dating gurus for women who give probably some of the worst advice I've ever heard, and can verify how bad it is since I'm a guy. But without further ado, let's take a look at these epidemics in dating, and let's take a look at some dating advice from this guru.
A lot of you ladies ask me how it is that I get gifts on the second date, and it's very...
Oh, shut up. It's cause men just pay for you to give it up. It's simple. She gets gifts because men, they pay for her, right? They pay, and then she gives it up. Her body count is definitely high. If it's not that high, she still gives it up for money.
Very simple. First of all, you must enjoy the first date. You have to determine whether or not you want to go on the second date with them. When they ask you for a second date, a lot of guys will try to close it on the first one if they're smart. And you can do this. This is how I do it. I've had so much fun with you. This was really great. Thank you for treating me. It was very sweet. I love this restaurant. And I will go on a second date with you. However, I do expect a gift.
Nope. No. That's not how it goes. That is not how it goes. I will go on a second date for you. However, I expect a gift. The entitlement of you. Why do you expect a gift on a second date? Mind y'all, the second date is still getting to know the person. That's called tricking. Why are you tricking on a woman that you just met? You expect a gift on a second date. Look at you. Look at her. I mean, I don't blame them for paying for her for the puss. But like, we shouldn't be doing that because women like this is going to go too far into their head and they're going to think that men should do this every single time. She is actively ruining her chances for men to date her. Men that are watching this video, they're looking at the video and they're like, I'm not going to date you because of the simple fact that you expect to be tricked on or get a gift on a second date.
You know, I want to see how creative you get. I want to see you work for it. So
Want to
work for it? Ma'am, no one needs to work for anything. Look at you. Who would want to work for that? Who
do you work for it? Like, are you talking about a dog here or another person who's looking for a connection? Imagine actually saying this after a date. That would be one of the biggest turns.
Yeah, facts. Talking about some work for it. Work for what? I don't see anything to work for.
Offs imaginable.
I do expect a gift.
I would think I'm being trolled or something if a girl said this, or she was making a joke. If it was serious, which this girl is being dead serious, there would definitely be no second date. You have to work for it, you gotta bring me a gift. Isn't that something that you shouldn't be asking for? Like, at this point, if you're gonna base the whole dating process on materialistic transactional things, why not just ask for money and become a prostitute? Maybe it's just me. I was under the impression that things like gifts are usually given freely without expectation.
You know, I want to see how creative you get. I want to see you work for it. So you can get me anything you want. I don't care what it is.
Obviously anything you want. Duh. You don't have to say that, Miss Gold Digger. Miss Materialistic.
Well, I do, because I'm gonna judge. You need to impress me.
But that's the psychological, trick. she's getting them to go up. She's like, I'm gonna judge you, impress me. They're like, impress me? Okay, let me go get you a car. Let me go get you something from Sephora. Let me go get you something from Ulta Beauty. You feel me? That's the trick she's playing.
You can't get me flowers because I already get flowers for myself, and I also don't want
I'm not surprised she said don't give me don't give me flowers. I'm not surprised. She wants a car. She wants a house. She wants this. She wants that.
you taking on the responsibility of getting the right flowers because I have a cat. So let's see how you do. And I'll like kind of lean back and I'll take a look at them and I'll be like,
Laughable. Did she rewatch this video before posting it? Grown-ass adult leaning back thinking she's in some kind of romantic comedy movie with these scenarios.
She's not in charge of anything.
This is not rage bait, by the way, or some kind of skit. She's dead serious. This is an actual dating guru for women who offers price dating coaching calls with women. She's also got products and is...
See, y'all, these are the people we need to stay away from. Book a coaching session, my Cash App. First off, why is your Cash App in this? You're supposed to be making money off the sessions, not... See, money hungry. She's literally money hungry. No one's gonna donate to her Cash App, man. Nah. Some girls have, I don't care. You're not supposed to be making money off that. The money's supposed to be from the coaching session. People will donate to you. People will give you money from the 60% off thing link site you're using, not
tens of thousands of followers. And so far, it's some of the worst dating advice I've ever heard. We took a look at
what is her TikTok
ago, and I don't know which one is more laughable. Are these gurus just trying to sabotage
what is her
other women or
TikTok?
something? What's going on here?
That's all I want to know.
and they're like, they'll usually ask, okay, like, what type of gift? And I'll
Camera.
be like, I don't know. I'd go home if you didn't go big, so. You want my attention, don't you? And they're
No.
they'll melt, okay? Like, you're not telling them, you're telling them, but you're like seducing them, okay? And you gotta like use your eyes. You gotta just like siren it, okay? Like, yeah, that's how I do it.
Oh,
Why are you worried about seducing them? They're paying to get some. You still giving it up.
God, the cringe.
And she has a
Just
link tree.
completely insane.
She probably has an
I
OnlyFans
feel
link
like any
too.
guy with even a
there.
shred of self-respect and options in dating is not going to go on a second date with you if you say some shit like this, or might even laugh in your face. Like I said, if I ever heard this, I'd honestly think they'd be joking or trolling me. That's how weird this is. Also, it's funny she mentions all these rich, high-value...
You're like, if you're in a relationship, it's okay to do that. If you're in a relationship, let's say you want something expensive or not that expensive, it's okay to joke around. But if the man doesn't have the money to give you in a relationship, you won't beg him, obviously. It's a respect thing. But like, let's say you're in a relationship and she's joking. She says, give me this gift. You got to give me this gift tomorrow. And she smiles. She's joking. She's definitely joking with you. Like, definitely. But she's doing this on a second date. That's wild.
guys she supposedly went
That
out
is
with.
wild.
But why are they not your boyfriend then? Or husband? What happened to all these dates, all these guys? Because she's single, by the way. It's almost like this laughable dating advice doesn't actually work for attracting someone.
The male loser epidemic has gotten so bad that it's honestly so pathetic at this point. Like, why do you think you're fucking lonely? You're fucking lonely because we don't want to be with you. Because look at how pathetic you are. I posted a video talking about my standards and what I expect of men, which is basically just basic.
Because we're pathetic. No one wants to be with you based off that. Pathetic.
Plans. I'm not just fucking hanging out with you.
Lady, look, you're not in a relationship right now. No man's gonna look at you. No one's gonna wife you. I don't want a husband. You still wouldn't even get a boyfriend.
At a nice restaurant, and on the second day I will ask you for a gift, and I'm not telling you what to buy me, but I want to see your creativity. I want to see how you...
That is not creativity.
I also date high net worth individuals because that's my fucking circle. That's who I hang out with.
Like, look at how angry she sounds, swearing nonstop, raging on TikTok about the epidemic of male losers. Something tells me you might be projecting here. Also, I don't think anyone was disagreeing with her about having decency and making plans as a man. It was mainly the demanding a gift and saying weird shit like making him work for it. Like, she's so mad and angry. This is not very feminine behavior. I don't know if these high net worth guys are gonna like this. Also, I notice how she lists off all of these things, but never once mentioned what special things she's doing besides showing up. The more I watch, the more I'm not surprised this person is single.
That's who I am. I make a lot of money, so
That's exactly what I said. That's why she's single now. She doesn't have anybody.
I'm gonna hang out with people who also make a lot of money, because it's about the mindset, because we're always trying to work on each other. And these men fucking went crazy in the fucking comments. It's like, oh, like, you're 6 at best. Bitch, like, I don't.
As they should, they're telling you the truth. The men are telling you the truth. See, the men are going off on you. If the men are going off on you and they're not agreeing with what you're saying, it makes sense why you're single when you don't have a man.
Care what you think of me, because the men in my life, the men that I date, the men that I hang out with, actually think that it's wonderful that I am achieving so much in my life. They think it's wonderful, and actually help me set higher standards for the men in my life that are walking into my life. They teach me how to think. They teach me how to carry myself in the world. They teach me about men like you and how to stay away from them.
I mean, I'm sure
A man pays to teach you about your life, that he doesn't teach you shit. You teach yourself this, what's the word? Delusion. You're teaching yourself delusions. They're not teaching you shit at all. Where did you get that from?
shocked how this person is still single. How could that be? She seems so kind, friendly, pleasant, undemanding. It's really a mystery why none of these high net worth individuals she's dating, multiple of them it sounds like, haven't married her or are.
That's what I'm saying. They haven't put a ring on it. They haven't engaged to her. These men that are making a lot, the men that are making a lot of money, most of them wouldn't even deal with her. Most of them wouldn't. But there are some men who would trick. They would pay for the puss. They would pay for the cat. And that's what she's getting. They're just paying for the cat. They don't,
In a relationship with her. It's almost as if you come across as a.
Hold on. How do I put this? If she looked good, right? If she looked good and said that, and if a man wanted to be with her, right? Yeah, let's say she looked good and a man wanted to be with her. He actually wouldn't pay. He actually wouldn't pay at all. If you say give him a gift on a second date, he won't. Want to know why? Because he loves you for you. He doesn't love you for material shit. He doesn't love you. He wants you to love him for him, not what he's worked on his materials,
completely materialistic, shallow, transactional person. What rich, high net worth guy is gonna watch this and be attracted to you? Maybe some very desperate ones, I have no doubt.
No one who's respectable and has time and has things going for them is gonna sit there and bully somebody. And like, no one who actually knows their value is gonna sit in a relationship and bully them and tell them you can't get anything better than what I can offer you. You don't have anything to offer.
No man of value would spend a dime on you. It's just facts.
You are what we're all running away from. You are lonely because you're a motherfucking loser. Like, it's
Actually, men that disagree with you are in relationships. They're in relationships. And you would say, yeah, you're in a relationship because that girl has nothing. That girl's getting played in her face and she doesn't know it. No, you're the single one. You're the single one talking. I don't care what dating advice you give. It's all BS. It's all the women that have the same mentality, that have the same mindset of like, these men are telling me otherwise, but I actually think they should give me a gift on a second date. You're going to her to be like, yeah, by the way, y'all, a girl with 35K followers said I should get a gift on the second date. So they're actually going to believe her. She's basically boosting the stupid one's confidence. Basically is what she's doing.
embarrassing. I'm so embarrassed for you. And it's like most men too. Like, it's literally most men.
Most men won't date her. Checks out right on the chart, dark. She said it's most men. So if most men are going against what she's saying, if most men are not spending money on you on a second date, then why would you even choose to give out dating advice to women if the men are saying different? If most men are saying different, why?
Most men are fucking losers and they know it, and then they're like, oh, well, we're just gonna like fucking bully you into being with us again because we're losing control. Bitch, fuck off. Fuck off.
Complaining about bullying, meanwhile making videos about the male loser epidemic. And it sounds like bullying to her is basically just people disagreeing. Disagreeing with how laughable and insufferable it is to demand every man to work for you and shower you with gifts. Like I said, this person is single. She seems to have made an entire business.
Since you put it by us, work for you, how much are you paying an hour? What worked for you? How much are you paying an hour for us? Hey, let's see. Have more compassion. Please get informed and take appropriate. Be more strict with people. Men like to show off to other men that they can maintain you. What? That didn't make any sense. Make your own money to attract a kind provider, man. If you make your own money, then why are you asking for a big gift on a second date? You make your own money. Get the gifts for yourself. What is her TikTok, bro? I just want to know.
On being
What is her
a dating
TikTok?
guru for
Because if any of y'all found her TikTok, bro, I would love to react to all these.
women. Meanwhile, not being able to attract one of these supposed high net worth men herself. I mean, it's hilarious.
So as we're all very much aware, we are living through a chopped man epidemic, and
You're chopped. Look at you. Look at you. What all those pimples on you and stuff on your neck. Look at you.
there's a big shortage of baddies.
You need to put makeup on.
It's gone so bad to the point that, like, if I see an attractive man, it genuinely makes my day. I was walking on the sidewalk earlier and I saw a cute guy in his car, so I waved to him and he smiled back at me, and obviously he drove away after that. But I was like, oh my god, a cute guy? This was at 6:50 p.m. It's 7:17 and I'm still like, oh my god. And I feel like this is gonna power me through my evening. Like, wow, I actually saw an attractive man today. Like, diamond in the rough, needle in the haystack. Seriously.
The only epidemic we're in right now is an epidemic of a lack of self-awareness. Because I'm not going to say this girl is straight up ugly, but she's definitely not a model either, yet is complaining about chopped men. It's just trashy. And I do wonder what her future boyfriend or husband is going to look like, you know, if he'll be chopped or not. Because I don't know if any decent looking, self-respecting dude who sees this video is going to want to be with
She's not going to have a husband, most likely. She's not. Like, there's no way. If things go even more left for her, she's going to say, I don't need a husband. I don't want one because I don't need a husband. And she won't even get a boyfriend at that. You just can't get you can get a date, but you can't get a second date acting like that. Like, generally, I'm talking real relationships.
this. At the end of the day, I think everyone needs to stop following these dating gurus for advice, both women and men, and just make decisions for themselves based on your own experiences and what you think is right. Because a lot of this advice is just trash, and it's probably just going to sabotage you in the long run. But anyways, I think that's going to wrap up today's video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.
Take this advice if you don't, ladies, take this advice if you don't want to have a man. That's basically what it is. Yeah, you might get materialistic stuff. You might get this and that. But if you want a real relationship, you would not follow this advice. Like,